Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time. It is tarot time with Cindy, my friends. We are going to look at your past, present, and your future energy with a couple of different decks. We are going to start with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Let's get the pulse of the collective, shall we? Your past, present, and future energies. For the collective, for the collective. In the past, we are pulling out time for a deep dive. So looking at your emotions deeply, looking within yourself deeply, kind of very, very hermit energy. If there's things going on around you in the past that you can't understand, the best thing to learn to understand or to acknowledge and recognize is your own deep feelings here. The depths of yourself. Presently, Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. So there might be something here that you've actually released yourself from. Now, consider this, because I'm hearing like an energetic release. And I'm seeing it in two ways in my mind's eye here. I'm seeing somebody who has physically released themselves from something. This could be a contract. This could be, well, it could be any number of things, to be honest. But I'm seeing that, and then, but I'm seeing it's like that's something that has already taken place, but there's an energetic or sort of like a karmic timing on something around you that is like, now you are free. You are free from something energetically. Now, as I said, I see this playing out in two ways. The other way I see it is some of you receive this energetic freedom, but then there's still a physical block here that you're freeing yourself from. But you have attained some level of freedom. Each person is different. Like some of you, you get out of something or you free yourself from it physically in the physical form, but then the spiritual energetic freedom comes in after. And that could be, maybe that has something to do with emotions that you dive deeply into, that you look deeply within. This causes a shift within yourself. There's a big shift here, and it's a positive shift with freedom is yours. Could be the freedom to choose something that you were not able to choose in the past. It's number 33. I like that too. It's a master number. Ooh, it was 233 on the time as I held that up. In the future, Dragonfly, truth transcends illusion. How interesting. 22. Ooh, you guys are working with master numbers right now. Angel numbers. So in the future, there's going to be some sort of illusion that is going to break down around you. The truth cannot be hidden indefinitely here with this. Maybe you don't realize that you have more freedom than what you actually do. And you could be coming to a realization about this in the future. Dream the world into being. Life is speeding up. That is giving me the impression here that in the past, you were imagining another life, an alternate reality for yourself, and life starts moving you towards that. There could have been a lot of changes that occurred. Some may have felt very positive, some may have felt very negative, but they were all working in your favor whether you recognized it or not, because it was moving you towards what it is that you wanted to dream into your life, what reality you wanted to create. Right? Now, the Divine Animals Oracle deck. In the past, my collectives were deep diving. Change chameleon. How interesting. Change is natural. Resistance is futile. Accept change and know where you are going. Fear will lessen. Don't blend in with everyone else. Make your decision soon. Well, that's interesting. It's almost like you need to, oh my God, it's number 33. Number 33. Right? That's the energy now. Oh, you guys are doing some pretty big shifts here. So also, like, just leaning back into this present energy, I think you have more freedom than you realize. There's an illusion that is happening around you that makes you feel like you don't have the freedom that you do. You are shifting. You're also right, like this deep dive energy, the swan, gives me a sort of a hermit energy. So you've shifted out of that energy. You're accepting some sort of change in your life. You are lessening fear. The grip of fear is lessening on you as you have moved forward. You may be also feeling comfortable with standing out in your own way, that you don't, right? Like you don't have to blend in with the crowd. It's okay to be different. Now make your decision soon. There could be something here that you came to a quick conclusion about, and instead of, like, if you feel something and you know something, but maybe there's fear that holds you back from doing that something. It's like you're not letting that happen. You're like, okay, this is my decision and I'm going with it. Okay, so my collective in the present, freedom is yours. Wow, release. Release what you no longer need. Move an idea into reality. Let go of the old and choose renewal. Wash away negative energies from the past. Embrace new. Ooh. There's something going on with these numbers here, right? We have 9. This is 9. 3 threes is 9. You have four threes here, but and 2 2. Okay, sorry. Then I don't know, something about the numbers here. Y'all know I don't like math, so these numbers, you guys work with them. I'm just telling you what's here. And right, in the past you had number 60 and 33. 633, like there could have even been a time, it could have been a date. Well, no, there aren't. I don't know. I don't think there's a month with 33 days in it. Larry, stop it. Stop it. You have the freedom to release something here. You have the freedom to release yourself from something right now. You're actually being guided to even do that. This is something that you don't need in your life anymore, and it's hindering you. It could be stopping you from moving a new idea into some sort of reality here. But this is a period here for you to let go of the old and to choose something new, to choose renewal. And in that, you're going to wash away some sort of negative energies from the past. You are free from the past. Embrace the new. You are free to embrace the new. That's your energy right now. I really like that. In the future, I see you moving the curtains. Truth transcends illusion. Wow, equality. It's number 14. That deviate. It feels like it deviated. No, well, the twos will go into 14. I have to act like I don't see him. He likes to think he's surprising me. Hi. Yeah, we all heard you from like 2 miles away. We heard you from 2 miles away. Now, okay. I joined a Facebook group. It's called My First Ragdoll. And I'm learning that they have the nickname of Velcro Cat. So he isn't necessarily trying to dominate me. He's really needy. He's really needy. And apparently the boys are the worst. So we have to... See? There. Did you get enough? All right. You know, I need the cards, though. I'm working with the cards. They're my cards. They're my cards. No, those are my cards. I give you your space. Oh, he's getting heavy, but it doesn't feel body. Like, are you working out? It's like his tummy's not really big, but he feels heavier. You're bulking up in muscle. You've been working out? Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. I see it. I feel it. Yeah, it shows. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he's like, all right. Just laying down now. I think, all right. You acknowledge how great I am. Yes, you are so handsome. You are the most handsome cat that ever walked the earth, Larry. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Stroking the kitty cat ego for a second here. Okay, equality is the card that came out here for the future. Truth transcends illusion. Truth, so maybe there's some sort of illusion of equality here. The truth of that is going to come out. Seek equality in relationships. You can decide your future by attracting what you resonate. Domestic and emotional labor to be shared equally. Don't hide from your fears. That's interesting. And the truth, maybe there's some sort of truth around you here about equality or lack of equality in relationships, but it's talking about, well, freedom is yours to release the past. Release the past. And in the future, if there's an illusion, maybe there's an illusion here that you, that things cannot be equal between yourself and other people. The truth of that is going to dissolve in the future. There's going to be a new definition of what truth is for you. Oh, look, there's cats at the bottom. They're black ones. They're good too. They're good too, right, Larry? Yeah. Oh. Years and years and years ago, a couple decades now. God, to even be old enough to say that I had an active adult life a couple decades ago. I had two other cats. One, he was black and white, and the other one, she was an orange tabby. And I tell you, there wasn't a piece of furniture. It didn't matter what color my furniture was. It always, you can always see that. At least in this state, at this lifetime now, I have two white cream-colored animals. So yeah, Austin and Bella. He was so in love with her. Oh my God. That's a story. I'll tell the story at the end. It is a cute little love story, the two of them. She couldn't care less about him, the poor guy. Anyways, so the bottom, everything is upright, as it often is lately. Protection, intuition. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, double cat energy here. Maybe this is why Larry came in. He came in. Yeah, he's like, I have a purpose. You don't acknowledge it. We're acknowledging it. We know you have purpose. Yes. And it's not just to be patted and rubbed and loved, but that's a big part of it. Yeah. So there's cat energy, double cat energy here at the bottom. Cat is like an independent energy for me. It is a true sense of self, quick reflexes, highly connected into the spiritual realm. So protected in the spiritual realm, following your intuition in the spiritual realm. And right now, freedom is yours to release. Release it, baby. Release it. Well, not you. You don't have to go nowhere. Oh, he's gonna. Bye. Bye, baby. Oh, you still have cat energy today, too. You have Jaguar. Jaguar. Okay. What were you deep diving about in the past? Whoa. Three of Wands and the Four of Cups. Well, we're thinking about you are not feeling very optimistic about your future. That's what that feels like. That's someone who's not feeling very optimistic about their future. Maybe you were trying to think about why. Why were you not feeling very optimistic about your future? Going on a deep dive here. Maybe you were not feeling optimistic about the possibilities of life around you, the people around you, the options that you had encountered thus far in life. But that is someone who is looking deeply into why they're not feeling optimistic about the future. And oh, I like it. And change. So I also want to say, like, the energy that you have right now, to me, it's talking about creating a different storyline for yourself. You have the freedom to create a completely different storyline for yourself here. Change. The Nine of Wands. Change your boundaries. Change your boundaries. Change your boundaries. Now, okay, I feel like because we're talking about change and releasing and creating freedom, right? So you probably had boundaries in the past that may have been preventing you from connecting to better opportunities in life, right? And I'm going to go with, you know, what is familiar to you is not necessarily what is the best thing for you. And so the best thing for you could come towards you, but because that is unfamiliar, you don't recognize it as something really good, which is kind of the Four of Cups. Past experiences have you seen things in more of a negative light. Now, it could also be, right? Well, I think it's one of both, but then not having the right boundaries towards the things that you should. There's something about boundaries here and needing to change them. There's also like keeping others away with the Nine of Wands, like keeping others away, keeping others at bay, to look deep within yourself. So if you understand yourself more fully now, it's time to start living that a little more authentically and in the open. I'm sorry, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot right now. And it's not, I don't think it's a flashing thing. It's just the air conditioning's off in the house and the basement's becoming warm now. Come down here and it's often like 65 degrees. It's 70. It's, you know, but the rest of the house is cooler. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay. What are these boundaries about? Let's just ask. Maybe it is a flash. I have no idea. My body. The Eight of Swords. Guarded about the future that you don't know. Like being guarded about what you don't know, what you don't see, what you can't see. Guarded about what you can't see, what you can't imagine. Guarded about what you can't imagine. And right? And what were you imagining? No, not great. Not great. So to be able to imagine beyond a negative imagination, that you were guarded about that. Like, I can't see that. That's not possible. I'm not going to convince myself or put something in front of my eyes that seems very unrealistic or impossible here. That's where you were in the past. But you need to change. I feel like there's something that has been unequal for you in relationships. And in the future, something is going to change for you. You're going to see a dramatic change in that. Well, maybe not dramatic. It might just sort of... what you thought you knew will start to dissolve. And I can see that. I hear, not a lot, but a few. There's a few persistent comments where I do get the, I can't trust anyone, I'll never trust anyone, and everyone is bad. Everyone is not bad. There's not. There's a lot of good that happens on the planet right now. There's a lot of good people in the comment section here. I'm a pretty good person. I know some pretty good people too. So is to be open, to allow that to be shown to you. That does not mean that you need to put yourself into relationships where you were taken advantage of. Okay, that's not what that is. But right now, you've got freedom to release. You have freedom. Freedom is yours. The Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Page of Cups. That is like releasing your heart and having hope. And to manifest with that wonderful energy. There's nothing here to hold your heart back. There's nothing here, especially if we're talking energetically, your heart is free. Your heart has freedom, and you have the freedom to manifest through your heart space here. You got angel and master numbers here. Like, you have very strong support in doing this. This is to bring hope and peace into your life. And to release. What shall you release? That was a pound a card. It's like it's all stuck together. Oh la, that's a lot. Okay. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. The Death card. The Nine of Swords. The Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay, this looks like, to me, because this is a whole transition that's taking place in these cards. There's something here. Maybe there's work that you do, or maybe it's just, it doesn't have to be work that you do, but it could be the work that you, like when I say that, like, you know, what brings in a paycheck for you, but it is at least the work that you've done on yourself in life here. It's mastering disappointment. It's mastering disappointment, mastering even maybe like situational depression. And to bring the Death card in is to break down these elements. Why does that? Feels hard though with the Nine of Swords. The Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups is to choose a renewed outlook. Honestly, it is to choose a renewed outlook. Choose a renewed outlook. The freedom is yours to do that. To choose a renewed outlook here. To not focus on disappointment. Allow disappointments from the past to become the fertilizer of your hopeful future. Truth transcends illusion. What is the illusion? Okay, if in the future there's an illusion that is dismantled by truth, what is that illusion that you see right now? The Queen of Swords. The illusion that you see right now is that you think you see. See. So I don't know. Maybe the sky isn't blue. Maybe it's purple. Well, it can be depending on the sun, right? Well, whatever you think you know, you don't know. I don't know. That is really interesting. What is the illusion? The Queen of Swords. Maybe it is too that you have a cold heart here, or somebody around you has a cold heart, or the world is full of coldness. That is an illusion. What is the truth? Your mind does not have the true answer for you here. I did not flip. They are turning. What is the truth? What you found in your deep dive here. What did you find in your deep dive? The Hermit and the Six of Wands. That is the truth. Being on your own created success. Being on your own created success? That's the truth. Your own deep thoughts. Oh, what you see. Well, you don't see them. I don't know. It doesn't look like, because if we're going in the past, it doesn't look like a very good attitude. Maybe it's recognizing that your attitude prevented you from seeing something. Because the Three of Wands and the Four of Cups is not having a great attitude. This is not expecting good things. So when you don't expect good things, you bring good things, you bring bad things. You do. By not expecting good things, you're not going to get good things coming because you're not looking for them. You're not going to see them. You're going to immediately say, oh, there's an ulterior motive to that, or there's something else going on. Huh? Seek equality in relationships. Two of Swords and the Lovers. It's your choice. Ooh, it will be your choice. The Two of Swords and the Lovers. Trust your intuition in the future. Trust your intuition about your true divine path here. Y'all probably have like a really wonderful soulmate down the road. But if you have a sour little attitude, it's not going to work out for you. So this is what this is looking like. You have the freedom here to shift your heart. You have the freedom to shift your heart. You have the freedom to manifest a better future for yourself. You have the freedom to choose renewal in your life, and you have the freedom to leave the past behind. Tell me about the Lovers. The Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Fool. Wow. You have absolute freedom here to choose whatever path you want. And you do not have to choose a path where there is toxic energy, where there are hidden agendas. You do not have to choose that path. You can choose the path to freedom. And this does feel like to freedom and to absolute renewal, where you step into a storyline that is unfamiliar to you. You don't know it. It's one that you haven't explored yet. So just because you haven't explored it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And that's what I'm getting here with how these cards are coming through here. Yes. Don't hide from your fears, which is to believe that there cannot be a different reality from what it is that you've experienced in your life so far. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Taking a long, hard look at all of the things that we pick up in life. How they support us or they don't support us, how we end up supporting the things that we carry, how they can end up being a burden. What is a burden? It is a different perspective here. Taking the time to see that. I'm going to go do the extended collective. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is an unexpected truth about yourself that you may or may not have discovered yet? What is an unexpected truth about life, again, that you may or may not have discovered yet? Oh, and what is an unexpected truth about someone around you? Yeah, so that's interesting. So we'll do that. There's 2 options in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, all my collective friends. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.